Welcome back to Ep.2 of Rollin'n in the Grass podcast.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, woo. Hi, I'm Reaper. We've got Lux up above me, Raiden off to the side.
Bark, bark.
It might not be the same for y'all's view. I don't know. I just work here, okay? We do have a special guest with us today. If he'd like to go ahead and introduce himself.
Oh, puppy.
Yeah, hi. My name is Pup Dante. Um, and yeah, what am I? I don't know. I'm just a dog. But yeah, just to introduce myself a little bit. Uh, just a pup here, local from Chicago. Kind of born and raised, but mostly a suburbs kid. Um, and I am Rada's beta slash partner.
Sure.
Yeah,
Puppy.
bark. Yeah, I don't know. A little bit about myself, I guess. Yeah, puppy, and I guess also furry as well. My Sona, as I think Reaper before we started recording was trying to guess what it was. It is a fox otter hybrid or a fodder.
Fun.
Kind of came up with that like a while
Hmm.
ago, and it kind of just stuck with me, and it's kind of been like that ever since.
Aw.
And yeah,
That's cute. I know. You should see his Sona.
yeah, it's kind of hot. I think
It is really hot.
kind of hot, kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Because
He'll
I think,
he'll have to show it off at some point.
Oh, we will.
yeah, at
There's
some
art.
point.
Well, how long have you been a puppy, Dante?
Oh, yeah. I feel like I've been a puppy only, so truly since like 2019. Really, is when I get my first hood.
Oh, okay.
The old red, Mistress K9 one, kind of like this, but it's like red and black,
Oh,
like the
yes.
generic one.
Yes, the general canine.
Yes, like the one Reaper's wearing now, but
Mm-hmm, but in red.
red.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, we need to find that hood again.
Oh, it's somewhere.
It's somewhere.
In there. it's
We need
like
to
right
treat her
over
right.
there.
She's done.
But yeah, she's dusty. She's real dusty. Um, and kind of like I feel like most people, it's kind of like one way or the other, where it's like you kind of get into puppy play, from furry stuff, or
Like
vice
me.
versa, basically.
Exactly.
So kind of similar story to him. I don't know, scrolling through the internet, I'm like, oh, that's cute, that's hot. And yeah,
Wow, porn. Basically, what happened. Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and what else do I need to say?
Um, your experience in the community, like how have you fell into the community, and what have you gotten from that? Just for yourself or for kinks? Just what has it done for you?
Yeah, at least for me, especially, it's just like, um, kind of haven't been doing stressful stuff, kind of like all of my entire life,
Hmm.
basically. Going through not med school, going to pharmacy school, and now being a pharmacist. Um, and it's kind of just nice to like peel back away the stress and be a dog,
Be dog.
basically.
Dog.
And then
Dog.
also,
Mm.
just coming from, I guess mostly like a Catholic raised household when I was a kid, and like now actually getting to explore myself. It's kind of nice to like let loose and like actually like kind of be who I want to be. Especially like earlier on. Shout out to people in Des Moines. That's where I went to school at. It's kind of where I found my first community, really. And I finally got to be like, oh, there's other people that are like me and into the same things as me, and I'm like, oh, this is really cool. And I'm just like actually getting to hang out with people, go to events, whether that be at a bar or at a park or wherever. Uh, that sense of belonging, really.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and having gone to a Catholic school, predominantly white, you don't really feel that too much, especially when you're just like, oh, the only like person of color in the room. So that's kind of what the community means for me, is like acceptance and like belonging for me.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Thank you, puppy.
Thank you.
Uh,
I will. Well, yes, it is great to have you on. Thank you for telling us a little bit about yourself, Dante. Today's episode, we are going to be talking about the main thing is like body parts, but really what we're going to be focusing on is and Raiden's so excited for me to say this right now.
What?
It's
Why?
Paws. It's
Yes.
Paws.
All right, pause. Come on, come
Team,
on.
team Paws over here.
Team Paw.
And then
Word.
we'll also get into pits and probably crotches and butts and everything because our
Oh.
beautiful Pup Lux up here is as I think he stated, he loves smells.
A Musk slut. Got it.
Musk.
That is true. That is true.
Yes.
I
Musk
there
smell.
Yes.
there
Exactly.
was a specific reason the shirt was wore.
Whoa.
Nice.
He knows me too well.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've been seeing your posts lately.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have. That's true.
I know I had some time, I did some photo shoots, and now I'm gonna be bad because I'm gonna go through all those photos and then not post for months again. It's
You
bound to
could.
happen.
As is the cycle.
But all right. Heads or tails?
Oh, I don't.
Tails.
Heads.
Tails. Okay. Lux will start us out. I do
Oh
love my
God.
butts more than my heads.
Why did I know? Oh my God. I know you too well.
Oh, I love this. We're just talking about Musk
So
first.
we're gonna talk a little bit about Musk, and then we'll move into.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it. Raiden. I'm gonna say it.
The
I'm gonna
trigger
say it
word.
again. We'll move into Paws.
Yes. Sorry. I'm gonna always do that. Don't laugh at me. I like.
I laugh at you on what?
He likes what he
I love
likes.
pause.
We
Pause.
listen and we don't judge.
Yeah. Pup edition. Oh my God, that'd be great for something.
Yeah, we can make a video like that.
We could. Oh God.
Alrighty,
Let's get into
Lux.
Musk.
What are you doing up there?
I'm fixing my armband.
Just show us your
Get you hype.
armpit.
You s-
We.
uh,
Yeah,
oh
okay. I would be on brand.
Yeah.
oh,
What? If we're talking
Okay.
about Musk, let's get into
Okay.
it. Like literally, Earth.
whoa.
What?
Uh-huh. Take your screenshots now, y'all.
This is all y'all getting for the night.
All right. Let's see. Okay, I need a little bit more than a keyword because you need to be more specific.
All right. Where is your favorite place to sniff musk at? Like on the human body, what's your favorite?
Okay.
Great question. Good start.
That is a good question. Dang. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I would say armpits for a few reasons. Not because my other name is in full Pit Pup Lux, but Pit for a good reason. Because crotch is great, but my nose is probably going to end up there anyway. However, armpits are a good place to start for me to know if I like how you smell first. Because if I
Okay.
don't like your
Valid.
pits, I'm not going to
Yeah.
like anywhere else.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. I never thought about it like that. That's a good way to
Do you
gauge.
do you think that's just a you thing, or is that like
I
a kind
think
of
that part.
common?
I think that part is universal. I think I'll specify if it's like just a me thing, but for that I think it's universal.
Okay.
Because pits get more air compared to the other areas. Yeah.
Fair.
Let's see. Okay, so that I would consider the like a universal thing. I guess if we need to explain the kink as to why we like it, I can answer that.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay. So
okay?
yeah. Give us a little explanation.
Okay. So, I haven't had to explain this in a minute. So Non-puppy Lux has a condition. I've never known how to pronounce it, but long story short, smells are really intense for me. It was a lot worse when I was a lot younger, and now that I'm older, I'm a lot more used to it. But like if I was younger, like I would probably bite your hand if you tried taking me into like Bath and Body Works, like
Oh God.
and leave a mark. Like
Jesus.
it was, do not take me somewhere where it's gonna be like instantly overstimulating.
Was
We're
that
gonna have a problem.
like just how even just ambient scents would like,
Yeah.
be extremely that's
Hmm.
interesting.
So like
Okay.
as for like example um like on the bus or something, I'll ask like, hey, we're on our assigned seats. Like, have you had a banana like today? Like, you need to clean that up. And they're like, I haven't had a banana in like a week. I was like, oh, okay. um,
Oh, that
so
is what
it's
a superpower.
yeah, it
Yeah,
could be more of a superpower
I
now,
like
but
that.
before it wasn't as great. But now I get to enjoy the benefit.
What
Um,
a
and so it's like a whole new world for me, I guess. And so I think it was kind of inevitable for it to turn into quite the kink for me.
mm,
Um, the reason why I guess I start off with if I pits are good to get to know you. For me, a lot of people, including you guys, will probably don't know this about me because it doesn't apply to you. If I don't like how you smell, like naturally, like, and I can tell the difference between like deodorant, whatever else. If I don't like how you smell just in general, good luck. Good luck. I will probably, we can be friends, not much else. I'm not doing
I think
anything.
I don't know.
Um,
I would be the same way too. Just a little bit. I
and
like the way you
it's hard to, I guess, like explain. It's just like it's a box I need to check. So I'm like, if I don't like how you smell, then like deodorant on top of that's not gonna help for me
Oh,
at least. So I'm like, you're just like adding just
so
BS on top of it.
right. So it's like just like the base, like natural musk of a person. If that's just like not good, it's like nah.
Hmm. So yeah,
Oh,
I can tell the difference between like there's like a everyone smells different just in general, and then you can be more intense like, oh, if you haven't showered or if you just worked out, what have you. But if at your base I don't if I don't like it, I'm not gonna like it if you're even more like muscular than that. That's kind of a big thing for me, like compatibility wise. Which is why the apps can be kind of hit or miss. Which is another reason why I like the community because we're all just out and about. We're all in the same area already, and I can follow my nose, uh,
oh, do
both
I smell good?
metaphorically.
Now I want to know. Do
Um,
I smell? Oh,
you
okay.
actually do not.
I
You
don't.
are.
I don't
It's
smell
not
good.
that.
You
It's
just
not
like
that. I'm not saying it's not that you don't smell. It's that you're one of those kinds of people that don't have a like very obvious scent, even after you sweat, which I think is so
oh,
crazy to me.
that's
Um,
I could. Oh, that makes me
like that's
encouraged.
not a bad thing. That's not a bad
I
thing.
didn't know that.
Um,
Uh,
I,
What do
I,
I smell like?
I
Oh,
feel like for you at least, I feel like it needs to like because you kind of like build it up a little bit if
I
you want
do.
it to
Yeah,
uh like linger.
that's fair. Just smell
Um,
him. Hell, he smells.
I smell sweet
Yeah, you're like cane sugar. Fuck.
oh,
cane sugar.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
that is so sweet.
Literally.
I love
Um,
that.
but yeah, I
Uh,
guess like I guess for your baseline when you're saying like, oh, if you like, what are the general things
Hmm.
to like look out for, like specific smells? Like, if you're
mhm,
gonna be like, oh, like
Oh yeah.
describe that
mhm.
a little more.
Yeah, like what
Ooh,
is the no-go?
okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I know there are some smells that I can identify. Like people can be kind of like different like perfumes. How every perfume or like deodorant or whatever always has like a different blend of different things. Like people are the same way. So I'm trying to think. There's definitely like there's very distinct sense that just some people just have. Oh, here's a big one. I finally remember. Glue. Some people smell like glue. I
Just
haven't
like
What?
glue,
hang on.
Elmer's glue. Yes, the white
Elmer's?
specifically the white like liquidy glue.
I
Not the purple one, not the stick, none. The white stuff specifically. They smell like
People can
Elmer's
just
glue.
smell like glue.
I hate it. I
I'm
hate
con
it.
That is I would also not like that. If that's what I smelled on a person, I'd be like, "No,
I'm like,
honey." Like,
they're just
"Glue?"
like, what? I'm just like, I
Like,
can't explain this
"No."
to you.
What?
I'm like, you're perfectly attractive.
But
However,
they smell like glue? So, like, it could be the hottest bitch in the room, but just like,
yeah,
"No, I'm sorry, Elmer's," and they're just like, "What?"
what? Yeah. So it's
Oh,
often something I don't explain, which is why I'm struggling to find words now. But yeah, some of y'all smell like Elmer's glue, and I'm sorry, there's not much you can do about it. Um,
oh
just
my god.
just pray that whoever you're trying to do anything with does not have whatever condition I have.
Does not have
Um, it's
super olfactory
How
senses.
how do we
yeah.
spell it?
Bro, do
It
you have a
starts with the
spell
word
that?
hyper. So HYPEROSMIA.
Yeah,
I think.
hyperosmia.
Oh,
I I
hyperosmia.
I
Yeah.
think possibly. I don't know. Um,
Yes, that's how it would be
I,
pronounced
I
Mhm.
generally.
think so. So
Yes.
yeah, whatever that is. I don't know. My parents tried to take me to like a physician about it, and they're like, it could be this, but like, you just kind of have to suffer.
I
Like, you
mean,
just
it just
kind of
sounds
have
like
to get to a point where
yeah,
it's not as
like,
overwhelming.
you just have hyper intensified, olfactory senses. It's just I mean, I'm not sure why, but, oh, well,
Mm.
shit,
But when it's good, it's good. For sure.
unless you
Because
smell
it's
Elmer's,
yeah,
When it
unless you smell like glue. Unless you
unless you
smell like
smell like
glue.
glue.
when it hits, it hits.
When it
Yes.
hits, it hits. Oh,
Yes.
oh, so wait. Ooh, okay. So fun thing. What does that mean for our little brown bottle friends then for you? Is that because you
Oh
recommended me
god.
some really powerful shit. So I know that's kind of like a little off topic, but
Mhm.
just about the olfactory sense. How does
It
that
is.
play into that? And
Okay,
even Musk
so
actually. Maybe how does it
mhm.
also relate to okay, go on. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, so firstly, I have this joke with my pup slash partner, that what is it? Something something. Our pits are nature's little brown bottles, basically. And so, because at least for me, they have a similar effect.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
and so like it's uh, obviously the intensity is different, but they kind of feel like they're in that same realm. As far as um, hmm, I definitely needed to work up to the that shelf for me
That's
because it
right. Top shelf. Mhm.
yeah, especially because I used to work. I'm not gonna name drop them here, but I used to work at like a kink store, and they had a ton of them there. So I definitely worked my way up. It was a little intense at first, but I could be kind of, for those me uninitiated, I could be kind of insatiable in multiple different ways. So it was not hard
He is
getting all the way
insatiable.
up there. Yeah. Um, let's see. And so, it is. I guess if one thing that I noticed that was helpful, and this is just like a me thing, this might not apply for other pups, but obviously because scent is like a big deal for me, it's also like a really easy like headspace trigger. Um, so like that's like, especially when I was first like really new to being a pup, it was very like just like the right smell, and I'm just like, dude, okay, had no thoughts. It was very like it was like a pretty much a pretty like just a light switch at that point. Um, let's see. I don't know if I'm answering all your questions. I think you asked
It's
too many at
okay.
once.
I'm sorry.
Um, it's
I'm really
okay.
bad at doing that.
No, you're good. You're good. Let's see. Hmm.
Okay,
Uh,
question for you,
yeah.
'cause this one gets me.
Oh.
Sometimes I don't really like the musk of others per se,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but there's sometimes I sniff myself and I was like,
Uh
"Oh,
huh.
okay, okay." So
Mm-hmm.
do you like your own smell, like your
Mm-hmm.
musk that you produce off as well, or is that?
I think it would be a different kind of hell if you didn't. um, I
I guess
hope
so. Oh, that's so
I
true.
hope the glue people can't tell. because that would be awful. But for me, I hope that for their own sake and for this question at least. I think I smell good. Um, however, let's see. I'm not like I don't. I okay. Let me put it this way. Reaper likes to smell way more than I like my own. I think I smell good,
Mhm.
like to the point where me and my pup have a like. What do I even call this? We have a thing. We call it smell check, basically, because
Smell check.
my
Smell check.
I work at
What?
I work in an office that makes me wear layers because it's
Uh-huh.
always cold in there, server room, all that. My pup is to not be more specific, is a blue collar worker. So lots of sweat. So we will literally like if we're both home and we just got off of work or like we just had workout, whatever, like we'll literally but like to each other.
That's pretty
And
pretty
so
hot.
from in my pup's opinion, I smell great. But
What?
it is not it's not as I just enjoy like other I guess other scents more just because there's like novelty.
Okay.
So I think I smell good,
Novelty?
but the enjoyment mostly comes from the novelty of like, hey, I'm not in this pit all the time, or I don't get to smell this all the time.
Okay, I kinda like
And so
that.
that's kind of, I guess, the answer. I think I smell fine, but I just prefer other guys.
Okay. Well,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
valid. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm kinda into my okay, I really like the way, like, my paws smell sometimes, not gonna lie. I even like the way my pits smell sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bad.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. At least the way that I see it,
Yeah.
it's kind of the way. It's different for everyone. The way I see it is just like if you try to like tickle yourself,
Oh, you
Hmm.
know
it's kind of
what?
like
That's
That's a
that where
good
true.
it's
point.
just
Okay.
Like
like you could like if you try doing it like you'll feel it, but it's not like you're gonna have that
Say
sensation.
yes.
reaction. That's a
Okay.
really
Right.
good
Because,
analogy.
like, you're just so one, as you're
Uh
tickling yourself, you're just aware of it, but with
Hmm.
your own
yeah.
scent, you are aware of it,
Mm-hmm.
like, non-consciously aware of it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it's just always on you,
Uh-huh.
you
Because
know?
True.
I feel like okay, say if you're just like a little extra stinky,
What?
like you'll probably smell it on someone else if they're also kind
Mhm.
of stinky,
Hmm.
versus like you'll smell that first before you smell yourself,
Yeah.
Yes.
essentially.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
Huh. I okay. That totally like reminded me of something.
Uh-huh.
Um, well, firstly, the I think this might be a universal exception to the
Okay.
whole like there's no novelty to your own scent rule. I think that's why a lot of guys like scratch their balls and sniff it because that's gonna have like the most concentrated.
Yes. Though also, that's just, like, what you do. I don't know. You just
It
gotta
is. I'm
check.
just
You, like
yeah, like
uh,
I smell
you just
normal.
gotta check.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I think that's why that specifically is a thing.
Like, I
Mhm.
don't know. I don't want my balls to be stanky. That's why I wanna check to make sure. I mean, yeah, I get a nice little, but also just like I wanna make sure I'm nice down there. Shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
This one.
Yeah.
Um,
It smells nice
the
down there.
Woof. All right, you heard him. It smells nice down there, people. Mhm.
the let's see. I guess another like this is like a weirder exception to I'm not enjoying my own scent as much.
Mhm.
If I am, how do I say that? I've had some partners in the past where I'm doing a little bit more work, so I'm sweating a lot
Oh.
more.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
and I'm also topping.
Oh.
And somehow, some way at the end, they smell a lot like me. And for some reason,
Puff?
especially like if I'm the one topping, like that just like drives me nuts. Um, and so just like I'm like that's me right there. I love that. Which I think is a little bit because you like your own smell, but also because there's even more novelty involved because that person has a smell, you have a smell, and there's going to be more novelty when they're together because that's even less. It takes a lot more to get to that smell, if that makes any sense.
No,
So
yeah,
yeah, it's all novelty.
Well, interesting.
I love that.
I know. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, I do like scratch and sniff occasionally. I got
I've
to.
seen
I
it.
got to. Hey,
Mhm.
Scratch. Mhm.
watch it.
I feel like so, like, I guess with that, right, what about other places? Okay, so like
Mhm.
like the crotch or like
Mhm.
any like ooh, what is a place people don't often think of when it's, like, musky? But, like, maybe it's something you not
Oh
go
god.
for, but, like, know of. Oh god. Oh,
Okay.
I asked a great question with this one. Oh, yes, I did.
Uh,
Mhm.
um. Okay. Hear me out. I know this is not for everybody. However,
Okay.
and I've
Hear me
noticed this
out.
with myself. Okay, like this is self-tested.
Okay.
Which is also like for those of you that are verse and or tops, this is a good smell to know and remember. It'll save you. Okay. The smell of like sweaty, yes, or sure. Um, Sweaty hole, or just hole in general. But however, clean hole, there's a difference. Sweaty or not, there's a difference between like completely clean hole in smell versus not. Um, and it's not. And most people think it's like an absence of smelling that, but it's really not. It does have its own like specific smell. It's not just like the absence of something else. I don't know how to like explain it, but it is its own thing. And like when like you're completely done, this sounds so graceful. Like when you're completely done, pay attention to how that smells because I'm not gonna lie to you, like especially when there's like times where I'm just like flipping like crazy. I'm only gonna top for like a week or a month, whatever. Um, I'm sorry, bottoms. Um, Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Yes. I don't have to eat you out first. I don't have to put so much as a finger first. A sniff is enough, and it's fairly accurate now. Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god. That is a
however,
superpower.
it is nice. It's gotten me out of some potentially messy situations. Sorry.
But,
Um,
what?
but
We don't have a
yeah.
soundboard, but,
Oh
fuck.
my god.
I can't believe really? That
Yes,
that is surprising. Wow, what a
I swear
damning
by
thing to
it.
just say to someone. You just, like, start to go down, you go, "Mm, no. No, honey.
It
You didn't do a good
I won't
job, baby." And
I
then
won't
they're
say
just
it
like,
like that.
"Huh?"
I'll just be like, "Are you sure?" I'm kidding. I don't know how I do it, but I definitely try to find a more
That's
covert way to do it.
I
I'm like, okay,
Oh
love
maybe a
god.
"Are you
finger, but
sure?"
just like, hey, um, I have wipes if you need them. I don't know. What do you say?
Bruh.
What do you
Oh my
say?
I don't know, just
Um,
say, like I
I'll like
don't know
wait
what
and
you
they'll be
say.
like, "Am I good?" I'm just like, eh. I don't
Just
talk nearly enough to find a tactful way to
God.
say that. But the nose doesn't lie. Um, the nose doesn't lie, at least for me. And so just like, hmm, maybe I should use gloves. How
Oh
asterisk.
my
Some of the
god.
bottoms that I've topped are into gloves anyway. So
Oh, okay. Well,
um, it every
well,
situation is different. You will find a covert way to bring it up,
it's a
but
win-win.
it's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
So yeah,
That's
that's my
what we
that's
call
my
it.
thing. Uh, I don't know,
I
but yeah,
love
that's your uh scent hound lesson of the day.
Well, lovely discussions about Musk. So many beautiful things to learn. Actually, one real quick question before we move on to some. Are you ready? Are you ready? Pause.
Yes. Sorry.
Before we move on to
Sorry
pause.
to do that.
What about like hair?
Oh my god.
On top
That's
of
a
your
good
head?
question.
Because like I know when I take off my hood after a good like breeding session,
Mhm.
I'm sweating up
Sure.
there.
Mhm.
And does it produce a different smell from like the rest of the body? Similar smell or?
It just smells wet.
Oh,
It just
okay.
smells. It just
White
just
dog
smells
smell.
wet. Like
It
yeah,
smells wet.
yeah. It
It's
just
just
smells
moist.
wet. Just like moist more specifically. Just damp.
That's okay. Okay. You s-
I'm not burying my nose on your head
Well, no, it's
afterwards,
just funny.
but
getting done
It
with the
smells damp.
session. You smell a little damp right
You
now.
smell
Like
damp. Oh my god.
by that point,
You smell pretty
by,
moist, bro.
by that point,
What?
but my nostrils are already probably
overwhelmed
okay.
with all
Hold
the
on.
other oh,
My nostrils already probably fried from. Wait, hold on. It's not gonna be loud enough.
you can't hear it.
But if you know, you know. I'm probably not gonna notice by that point because
Okay.
we're done.
Fair. Alrighty. Well,
Yep.
thank you, Lux.
Let the pause speak.
Yeah, I love learning about
Yes,
Musk.
that was
That's
some
fun.
beautiful Musk discussion. I just to end it off, I have never had a complaint about my Musk. In fact, here in a couple weeks, I've got some people in at Gear Blast that are already excited to sniff me
All
up
right.
again.
I want those Yelp reviews
You,
printed.
you want
Yelp
the?
reviews.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take
I
a
want some Yelp reviews.
Musk survey with me and just pass them
Yeah,
out to anybody who
Oh my
sniffs
do that.
it.
You know, get them back, frame
Send them
them.
to me and we'll review them on the next episode after Gearbox.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Oh my
love it.
god.
I'm
I
here
love
for
that.
it.
God,
All
that's
right. Well, you two, you know who you are. You get to take over for the favorite one. The favorite one. I'm gonna tease you a little bit here. I'm gonna edge you on. No, keep up the drum roll.
Oh my god.
That was so
yeah, you need to
sassy.
do the drum roll. You need to
Yeah.
drum roll too. You need to actually do a drum roll.
That is so cute.
Nah, y'all can go ahead and give us a little insight on Paws.
Pause.
Yes.
Oh my
Pause.
god, his shirt says pause.
Yay.
Here we go, ladies and
Pause.
gentlemen. We are. Oh, buddy. Oh, y'all. I'm sorry. Look, let's be real here. I'm a paw slut. I love paws, beans, feet, toes. You know, just all of that good stuff. Um, I don't know. I feel like to be honest, I don't even know when it started. It kind of just happened. And oh god, I'll probably share some of my more like nuanced kinks. Shut up, you know. We'll get to that. You know, I've always liked them for some reason. I think okay, scientifically, if you didn't know this, right, the part of the brain in which both processes pleasure is actually really close to the part of the brain that has most of the nerves that are your feet, which is why sometimes it can become a little cross-wired, which scientifically explains how a good majority of the population actually has a foot fetish. Oh, that's right. That's actually what we're talking about here, right? It is a foot fetish, specifically, you know, because we're people and not actual dogs. But the point is, right, just being attracted to the human foot because it looks inviting. I don't know, just what it is. I feel
Yeah, it looks.
like
Yes.
it's just okay. It's just inviting. Okay, so here's the thing, though, right? I feel like there's many aspects to the foot. I'm gonna stop calling it the foot. I'm gonna say paws.
Just say
I'm
pause
gonna
or
say
feet.
paws. It sounds cuter. We're dogs. You know. Okay, come
What
on.
is this? Freaking like a Nat Geo thing? Oh, the
No,
foot.
it's not a Nat Geo. I'm not gonna turn into David Attenborough. What is this? But no. Okay, about paws. I feel like
And
it
today we
really.
see as the puppies explore and notice the paws in their natural habitat.
Oh my
Woof.
god.
Here we see the
Thank you,
puppies
God.
slowly approach and get curious.
Whoa, that's
Bruh.
exactly what we do. Cause okay, they are inviting. So like on this, right? I feel like looking at paws, just they look they look soft. They just I just want to whip them. I don't know. I don't want to like arf. It's just my opinion. I just like the way they look. I also like them in certain attire. I'll say that for now when we get into other. I don't know. What do you think? Like, what? Why do you like Paws?
Okay, I guess like specifically, at least for me, kind of how it's. I feel like for a lot of it stems from me is like,
Mhm.
well, one of at least like my first initial kinks, in general was like tickling and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Um, and there's just like one of the more sensitive and ticklish parts of the body is feet. No, we're not doing that
Nice.
right now.
Pause. What?
But yeah, and then I guess also just um, at least for me, like having had to like massage people, and like just being around that, and like I guess at the time I'm just like, oh, I'm just doing that, not really
With feet,
thinking about
with
it.
paws. Hmm.
But yeah, I guess like there's like this intersect of where it's like, oh, tickling is hot, and there's feet in it. And I'm like, oh wait, feet are also hot. So kind of like, at least for me, that's kind of how I got into it, at least.
Yeah.
But as like feet as a whole, I agree. It's just like they're nice to look at, like the shape, and
Okay,
I
I think
guess the shape,
yeah,
the
the shape.
size, the look. I don't know. It's very appealing. It just is. And then even just uh, like like the feel
Mm-hmm.
of feet is just, I don't know. It's just nice, especially when they're like really like plush and they're really soft.
Like mine.
Yeah, like his.
Bar.
It's just like it's just nice. They're like little pillows,
Yeah, it is like little
right?
pillows.
And in a way, it's sometimes it's like a little stress ball
Mm-hmm.
in a way, just because like I'm able to like grab it,
Exactly.
and it's just nice. It feels nice to do.
You know, I'm kind of glad you mentioned shape because I feel like with like the shape of it sounds really odd, but the shape is very appealing. And okay, this might get people mad who enjoy feet, but also I think a lot of people will actually agree with me. Really weird thing. The silhouette of a left foot is far more appealing than the silhouette of a right foot. That is just I don't know if you agree with that. If you think about it. What
Um,
would you rather look at? It's weird.
so I think it's just because okay, in a lot of media and stuff, um, like the way a footprint
Mhm.
is the left one. I don't know why it is. It
It
just
it just
is.
is. But
I don't
like
know. I guess I agree with you because I'm just like when I think about it, one, it's just like you don't really see like a right footprint really in
yeah,
like
no.
things.
I mean, okay, obviously you can see a right footprint, but like I feel like to people who enjoy feet, that might be one thing that I kind of probably pointed out that either they didn't realize or they're just like, "Oh, no, yeah, 100%. That's totally true." It's just a very appealing shape, especially with like you have, okay, you have the curve and then you have the arch, or I guess the outside of the foot, right? And then the toes. The toes are also okay, the toes are my favorite part. I feel like this is also very different because there's many parts of it that people can like. I know plenty of people who love the toes more, so that's me. Um what else? Oh, I guess okay, the arch. Specifically the arch, especially from like a side view. When you see that, I can't fucking do it. Whatever. The arch that you actually get the natural kind of form. I've also, of course, the heel,
Hmm.
the ball of the foot specifically. Not like anything else, just the ball of the foot where you get the most plush. And then of course the outside of the foot. Oh, and then a top down view. That's also very different. I had known people who were very much like, oh, I don't really like soles, but I really love a top down view. And also, flipped around, I know a lot of people who are just like, I don't like the top down view. I don't want to see that. I just want to see the soles. Like the soles are like what sells it for most people. I feel like. Like, what would you
Yes.
say?
Most people are into like, okay, when you think of feet, it's just like the very bottom, right? The
Hmm.
soles. Um, but yeah, it is a more not unpopular. It's just like not as likely for people to be like
Yeah,
they're like
it's not common. You
like
know,
I don't think I know anyone who's attracted to only just the tops of the
I
feet.
do. There's a few people I can think
Yeah,
of for
versus the
sure.
bottoms. But I know
Mm.
people who are just like just into feet in general, like us. We're just like, oh,
Yeah,
like the tops of the feet. Like, yeah, we could look at those and like,
they can
yeah,
be pretty.
they're pretty. And they're hot.
They can be pretty. Oh, we'll get into that too. Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have to break one stigma pretty soon.
But yeah,
Keep going.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty
Oh
much
no,
it.
yeah. I mean, so like with that, right? There's many parts of it that could have interest. Okay, let's get into this now. So now that we've talked about like shape and like certain appeal with like what it is, right? Let's kind of shift this into like additional things now. So we have the paw, but now I feel like there's other things that kind of fall into this. So there's like shoes, there's socks, there's sandals, there's heels, there's like boot. There's a lot of other things that kind of fall into this. I'm not trying to say that like if you're a foot fetishist, you also like those things. Nor am I saying that, oh, because you like heels or boots or yada 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 on someone's foot does not mean you like feet either. But I will say I think if you're a fetishist, right, there's definitely parts of that which also kind of do something for you in the same sense. So as we might talk about leather at some point, right? How for people in leather, right, they enjoy leather, the material. While like for us, let's say it's a boot, it could be the material, but also like your foot's in it. Woof, you want to take that off or whatever. Or like even just the ambient musk of that. So, like with this, what I'm trying to talk about is like just other adornments. I'll say this adornments. Oh, there's even jewelry, right? Toe rings, anklets. It kind of depends. Like I'm gonna out myself right here. You already know it. It's
Mm-hmm.
this more nuanced kink. So probably a lot of fetishes like agree with this in some way. Feet look way better in flips. They look so better. They look so good. Like wear sandals, have them toes out. Have it be a flip flop because I want to see that one strap between your big toe and the index because it's just hot.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It also is just like it is more healthier for your
it
foot.
is actually.
Because like our feet are not really meant to be in
Yeah,
shoes,
not
really.
enclosed. No.
Um,
hmm So for your
yeah.
own foot health, wear sandals and flip flops so that way I could look at them. Not being a creep though. I'm just
No.
Mhm.
sorry. I will. It will happen. I'm not gonna lie. It will happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like, okay, I guess with this, right, in the idea of like adornments, right, one thing that I kind of heard, when talking to someone who also really enjoys feet, actually someone in the other server, surprisingly, he kind of equated it to this. He was like, right, with certain things that you wear or have with the foot, he said socks are underwear, stirrups are jock, and flip flops are thong. So in the same sense of like how you think of it being worn on a person, it's like doing that before your foot specifically, and I feel like that makes sense if you think about it, right?
I mean, now that you mention it, now I'm just like
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like I'm not trying to say it's a direct correlation, but in the same sense of just like as you start to put things on the foot, it's like it's almost as if you're dressing a person. That sounds so bad. That's not what I fucking mean,
But it kind of is
but it
though.
is, right?
Yeah, because like okay, when you're saying like, oh socks are just like an underwear,
Underwear.
right? And then you put a shoe on, that's like putting on pants.
Yeah, it's like putting on pants.
You know.
Right? So it kind of depends. Like again, like adornments can go so many different ways. I feel like we haven't even talked about jewelry. Jewelry can mean a whole other thing. I like jewelry. I should wear my toe rings more.
You should wear your toe
I
rings
know. I gotta
more.
make them kiss them. Woof.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So like with jewelry, hell. I mean, okay, you have toe rings. You have ankle bracelets. I've seen piercings as well. People are into piercings. I've seen that. I'm kind of into it. I don't know. It kind of depends on what kind of
Like
piercing it is.
piercings, like on the foot.
Yeah. You ever seen them? Like,
On the foot.
yeah. So
Like where?
sometimes they would put like a little stud or like a little like gemstone on there. Yeah, I've seen it.
A
Okay.
gemstone where?
Oh, like on the top of the toe, like right here, like right here, and it'll go just below the skin. So like, have you ever seen studs that go on like your nose here? Like
Yeah.
that. It goes on like that. Or people
Okay,
that have done
interesting.
barbells here too.
A barbell?
Yeah, or okay, not a barbell, but like I've seen that happen.
Why am I just now finding out about this?
Yeah, I've seen
I'm
that.
just like, I didn't know
That's the
this was a
thing.
Well,
thing.
it's just okay because when you
Like
think
it
about
depends.
well, it's just like when you think about piercings, right?
Yeah, that's not a typical
Uh,
place.
just like anatomically wise, it's just like yeah, one
For getting a
the
piercing.
foot is one of the more sensitive places on the body.
It is.
And like I feel like getting a piercing there would kind of fucking suck.
I've seen piercings there. I've tattoos, of
Well,
course.
tattoos I've seen, but it's just like a piercing, you know. It's just like when you think about it, like you're walking around all day. It's just like okay, like is it gonna like fall
That
off or
is
something?
true. I mean,
Like
I know
especially
sometimes
like
I've
if
seen
like
it, and
oh
I'm
like if
just
you're gonna
like,
wear shoes, if you're gonna wear
interesting.
shoes, right?
No, I hope they just wear
That
sandals.
well yes, but it's just like okay, if you wear shoes and you get a piercing there, like oh, you know, you're just
Mhm.
covering it up. I don't know.
Yeah. No, but like,
Huh.
I mean, I've seen it. It's very rare, but I have seen it, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting to do actually, you know. But like as we kind of like talk more about like adornments, right? It does change like the aspect of the foot or the paw. It changes kind of how you enjoy it, honestly. You know, okay, this kind of now goes into like Musk. So like now we're gonna tie in what we just talked about with Musk, right? I feel like at this point, with all these adornments, right, we have whether it's sandals, shoes, sneakers. Oh, you know what? Actually, wait a minute. Let's talk about sneakerheads.
Oh, that's a
That's
dangerous
different.
game.
I
Right,
mean,
that's a
like
dangerous game.
Because I've seen it to where, right? Not you have to be a foot fetishist to be a sneakerhead or vice versa. Again, I'm not saying that's not true. But I've definitely seen people who are just like, no, I'm into like not only a good looking sneaker, but Musk and the fact that your foot.
hmm
You know, how do you think that kind of fits in?
oh, like specifically sneakers.
Specifically, the sneakers or other shoes.
Well, it's
You
just
know,
though, because like I mean, okay, whether like you said, whether it be socks, flips,
yeah,
shoes, whatever the heck, like so, like tying it into Musk. One, feet will feet have feet smell slash feet musk. You
hmm
know, yes, it's great.
it is great
Top tier, at least for at least for us.
for. I mean,
Um, but like in the way like the shoes and whatever the hell like it retains that
it does.
and it's not like unlike like underwear or like someone's shirt that has someone's like crotch musk or pit musk like it's kind of fun. It's like you don't really like put those in the laundry,
Yeah, that's
know
actually true because
and
it is
it's
a different sort of
yes
scent
and like
that develops.
yes, and then like depending on like especially like how healthy your feet are, and like someone's like shoes, like they'll like
Mhm.
retain that musk, and it's just like more of like it's just that person's musk, but like enhanced
Mhm.
in a way, and it lingers and it just sticks there. Um,
Wolf, you're done.
yeah,
Grape
Um,
juice versus wine.
yes.
grape cheese versus wine is what you said.
Yeah, because it's like matured.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. You know what?
Yes.
I kind of like
It
that.
is kind of like that in a way, I
It is.
guess. Not to say it's like aging. I mean it is
It is
kind of.
aging, but like not to directly
Comparatively.
relate it to like ferment.
Uh,
Well, I guess technically, well, it's not fermenting.
I hope it's not fermenting.
No, it's not
God.
fermenting. It's bacteria,
Jesus.
and
You might have some
there's no other
issues.
sugar. What sugar would be? Who's dipping their toes in honey?
A lot of
A
people.
lot of
A
people.
lot
That's a whole
of
other
are you
thing.
kidding me?
I'm stupid. You
That's
know
all
what? You're right. I'm dumb.
that
Of course, whipped
yeah.
cream, honey, chocolate sauce. God, anything you want. Food
Oh my
play.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah. I guess that's something that I haven't done too often really is
Food
like
play's
eating
great.
food off of someone's foot.
No, it's wonderful. You know, in addition to like talking about must like that also kind of little interplay between like scents and then also taste and then just that scent as well.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Yeah. I think in like the same realm for like that Lux said about
Mm.
like people's like pit smell. Like there are definitely like some people's foot scents that are just like not very appealing.
That's
Mhm.
true.
And it's kind of just like it's kind of hard to describe. Uh,
I mean, okay, let's just like talk about it as a sense of just like the main sense a foot could smell like.
yeah. So a lot of what most people describe it as, there's like three main ones.
Mhm.
There's like a it's weird. It's like a corn chip smell,
It is.
Mhm.
like a cheesy kind of smell,
Yep.
and then like a vinegary kind of smell.
Yep. This is true.
And then everyone's like feet that I've smelled before is like either like one leaning towards the other,
Mhm.
or like one or the other, or it's kind of like a mixture of all of them.
Yep.
And it's kind of like on different levels. It's like RGB,
It's like RGB,
Mhm.
exactly.
but with smells.
Like, but it is though, because like, okay, not everyone smells the same. There can be people
Mhm.
who smell similarly, and then also like just even what what Lux was talking about, Musk, haha. Like depending on what you've been doing, working out, just staying inside, being bubbled up, that also changes what your paws would smell like. Whether it's leaning more towards corn chip or cheesy or vinegary or all three or some other combination, whether or not you've been wearing the same socks or not. Oh
Mhm.
fuck. Woof, musky sock. Huh.
Mhm.
I got a question
And
for you too.
uh,
Okay. So
uh
you know how there's companies out there for fun, FurJoy, Spinizin, how they have those rubber or like silicone paws?
oh,
Because
fun.
y'all because I mean honestly all three of us are. Well, all four, sorry. Because all four of us are furries.
Mhm.
For me it does do something a little more if it's a furry style paw than it does if it's a
Hmm.
human foot. So for you, which one do you think works better with you?
That's depends on the mood. It's very
Okay.
much a mood thing.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think if I were to like choose something, obviously it's gonna be actual feet because those actually like
They exist.
exist,
They exist.
right?
Fair.
And like like I could grab onto it and hold it.
Look.
But like in terms of like looking at porn and whatever, uh, like I feel at least for me personally, I feel like you're kind of the same way. It's just like if it's just generally like the foot area and like it's a hot scenario, then like I just like that.
Which is
Okay.
fair. I'm gonna partially agree. Not
Hmm.
to say like I don't agree, but I do.
Uh-huh.
In addition to like between a human or furry style, I think I would also choose like for like not furry. I would probably choose like human-esque, humanoid. However, okay, mine's kind of weird. So even explains why I said furry first because I really enjoy a specific middle. This is odd,
Hmm.
and only because okay, it's kind of weird because it has to be a certain type of like in the middle. So I really enjoy like a humanoid foot shape. So that the standard like footprint. But it has a cross between furry aspects. So instead of a sole, you actually have paw pads, right? But in the same form and shape of a human foot. So you have like one large paw pad for the actual like sole of the foot, and then each toe has its own individual paw pad, right?
Okay.
And then not normal nails, you have claws. I really enjoy that style. So I think I'm in the middle, but also there's I don't know, people can have so many different interpretations like of this because okay, people also like three-toed feet as well or two-toed. That's also a thing.
Mm.
Or
Or
four-toed.
four.
Hmm.
It doesn't have to be five.
Hmm.
That's a whole other thing too. So like even when you mention right furry paws, if you see some of the art, there's definitely paws that only have paw
Like
paw
that.
kind of like that. Yes, like that. It's actually perfect,
Yes.
right? In fact, okay, the way Lux drew it is actually the way I meant it, where the ball
Hmm.
of the foot has its paw pad,
Yes.
and then the heel has its own paw pad. Because of course, as an actual foot, that's where the majority of the pressure just kind of
Okay.
goes over, actually. So that makes sense, right? But like still though, like furry paws can come in literal different shapes and sizes,
shapes and sizes.
shapes and
Yes.
sizes. Again, whether you only have like 2 digits, 3, 4, 5,
Mhm.
6 or more,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
And
as
then also
well.
like not just like paws, but like other people are like into like like talons. Like you have like
Talons.
a bird sona
Claw,
or
like specifically like raptor claws as
yeah, or
well.
like
That's a thing.
for like scalies and
Yeah, for
stuff. Like
scaly.
if
Mhm.
you're like a lizard or
Oh,
whatever
okay.
you are.
So that also like kind of changes it. That
yeah.
it's really hard because I feel like everyone will have their own general like, oh, I prefer this. I really enjoy this.
Mhm.
Both whether it's in art or in real life.
hmm
I would
Yeah.
love to see like raptor claws as rubber. That'd be kind of fun. Latex.
That's what I
That'd be
think.
cool.
Like, I don't know if Smithison has any of those, but I'm pretty sure they have a full dragon suit. And it's so what it is it's the paws do have the balls on them
Mhm.
and their own paw pads and everything, which I think is just really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's a really. But you might agree with this, maybe.
Mm.
So, like, in addition, with of course it being a hot scenario, I will say, if it's a paw, like specifically a paw, dude, the paw pads have to be like plump and round. They have to be soft and plush. Like they
Yes.
have to look squishy
Wish.
Squishy,
because,
yeah.
Yes.
right?
Yeah, like like when it's like a furry paw,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like a furry foot paw.
Yeah.
Yes, I will agree with that. Mostly just because it's just like it kind of like dives into like, oh, like yeah, we're furries, like or we're animals or whatever the hell we are, right? So it's just kind of just like, oh yeah,
You know.
yes.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's like a texture thing, but it's like the look.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And God, there's so many other things with just like the furry paw, because we
hmm
can even talk about like the way the fur looks around the toes. I don't
hmm
know. We can get like super specific. It really depends, but
hmm
like overall as a question, I feel like most people will have an either or for like just a general like, oh, what do I want more? You know, I think I do
Yeah.
agree.
hmm
Like
Yeah.
human
Uh,
because it
It
exists.
is a very a lot of it is a very it's kind of controversial and it's very subjective in
It is.
having a foot fetish because like a lot of people are like not into like it smelling like a foot. Like people
Yes.
like a really like clean smelling foot, and but they
yeah.
don't like a musky
Yes.
foot.
Oh, okay. On that, let's talk about this. Let's talk about some a little just a little bit of hygiene, because I feel like okay. So right with this, when people say, "Oh, I really don't like feet because they smell really bad," first thing, one, that's a valid take, just in and of itself. However, two, have you considered asking the person who you may be smelling how they take care of their feet? Because your feet shouldn't smell overtly bad. Like it should be a relatively clean smell with your natural musk. Depending, right? This is not talking about like okay, you're building up socks for like a month. I have a lot. You've seen the bag.
Yeah, there's a bag.
There's a bag.
There's a
Oh
bag.
God, there's a
Shut up.
bag.
There's a
A
bag. It's a
bag.
Ziploc bag.
There's a Ziploc bag with many socks in it, and it's like a
There's
A
mixture of
bag.
it's a bag.
yeah.
So like aside from that though, like I can totally respect people who are just like, yeah, I'm not into that because of the smell. Let's consider what the hygiene is like really like though, because like literally everyone, you should wash your feet. Like actually, wash them, please. Every so often, you should do that. It also is not so bad to like get into like doing your own pedicures, or not like your own like full pedicures, right? But being knowledgeable of how to actually trim your nails,
Mm,
how to clean around the cuticle,
yep.
right? And then knowing when, okay, you actually have to do like a scrub on your sole to remove calluses or dry skin, or to just clean it. I feel like people don't often know a lot about foot hygiene, and that needs to change.
Yeah. It's mostly just like like okay when you're like taking a shower or whatever,
Mm.
like just in general, like you should spend a little bit of time just like scrubbing your foot a little bit, like with your body wash, and that's pretty much all you really need to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say like every once in a while, like if you have like those little like scrub pad things, like
Oh, yeah, just
take that and like use that to like wash your feet essentially. And that's all you really need to do. Even if you are like trying to like you say you have like a pair of socks, like you're trying to build up some musk.
Mm.
Like it's totally cool to like wash your feet that way. One, it's like
Yeah.
it's healthier.
It is healthier.
So
you like lower the risk of giving yourself athlete's foot, basically.
yes.
Like actually, don't do that. That's why you should clean your feet.
Hmm.
But just like yes, people clean your feet. Make sure they're nice. It's not like you have to like take care of them as if you're going to a pedicure every fucking day. Don't do that. Also, pedicures are really nice. You don't need to go every fucking day or every week. Depends on how deep them pockets are, baby. I don't know, and how much you like having
It's
someone.
mostly just like how far you're willing to go. There's a lot of stuff you
Yeah,
could do
there is,
like at home.
of course.
Where it's mostly just like cleaning, moisturizing your
Mm-hmm.
feet, and like making sure you like trim your toenails.
Yes,
That's kind of basically like the
trim your
basics.
nails, and then also cut them as a square. Know that.
Not like a round.
Not a round. Cut them in a square because if you do a round, that's how you actually develop ingrown
Right.
toenails because of the way the nail grows out of the nail bed. Okay, if you have any questions, one, you should go look this up because make sure you are taking care of your feet. The last thing we would want is for like your feet to not be
On your body.
on your body because eventually, if that actually happens, right, it can just get worse and worse. Point is, right? Well, I mean, we're both you're in the medical field. I'm a scientist. We all know what can happen. Point
Yeah,
is,
I've seen
like,
it. Sucks.
it does.
It's
Take
pretty
care of
bad.
your paws.
Take care of your feet.
Take care of your feet. My gosh.
Wash your damn feet.
Yeah,
Yes.
wash your paws.
Wash your paws.
Wash your
You
paws.
And
you heard it here.
that's also not sticking your paws in someone else's maw. That's not cleaning. That's hot. That's not cleaning. Make them clean your paw for you. Oh, I should make you do that.
Well,
There
wash
you
your
go.
feet.
Yeah, wash my paws, puppy.
What like Jesus?
Yeah. Okay, well, you said that. Well, you ruined it now. That's such an interesting role play I wasn't prepared for. It's. I was about to say, is there a St. Andrew's cross involved? Just kidding.
There's one at
Those are good
there's
ones.
one at Jackhammer.
I know. No, I'm not. You want to wash my feet at Jackhammer?
Do it.
No, I'm not.
Do it.
No,
This isn't
just
sponsored,
gross.
by the way.
No, this is not sponsored.
Dude, I don't want my bare feet touching that floor.
You know what? I wouldn't want my bare feet touching the floor of the fucking
Yeah.
Of the hole? Yeah, no.
Ooh.
That's no.
Wear
no.
flip flops, disposable flip flops to the
Oh,
bathhouse.
you know what?
God.
Okay, there's
Oh.
also that. Very good. Yes, okay. Anyone. Not only is it good for your feet, but also one, it looks nice when you do it. Wear sandals at the very least in like public spaces where bare feet are present and there's a lot of foot traffic. Haha. Because you're gonna shut up. What? There's foot traffic.
Oh my god.
Because
my
one, that way you don't get any sort of infection, bacterial or fungal. Like at the very least, do that because you want to make sure you keep them raised. It's not like you have to wear shoes. Don't wear shoes.
No.
Wear sandals. Shoes actually are worse because now you're coming from outside, going indoors into a place where bare feet are, and then you're walking around with the shit on all over your shoes. Don't do that. Don't do that. Have shower shoes, just like Lex mentioned. Slides, flips. Oh, even slides. Slides also are really nice. I call slides the portrait view toes.
The
There you go.
portrait view.
Yeah, they're portraits.
Yeah.
It's a portrait. It's a portrait.
He's
It
got a
is,
point.
and if you have really pretty toes, you should wear slides all the time.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Without socks.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Let's say this.
Oh.
Also,
Uh-oh. Got
socks
him
and
riled up.
sandals. Why? What are they cold? Put on a fucking shoe. I don't know, man.
It's at least for me being like I guess like now a former athlete and whatever, it's just really convenient
Okay, that's true.
to where it's just like, okay, like I'm playing basketball or volleyball or whatever, and like, okay, one, I'm not gonna wear my fucking basketball shoes like on the car ride home. One, it's because they're just tighter on your foot.
Yeah.
But like, you don't want to necessarily like
Take your
take
socks off.
take your
take off
socks off
everything.
and then put on the sled. It's just more convenient to do it like that.
Yeah, which is fair, because then the socks come off, now you gotta like put them somewhere, whatever, stuff them in the shoe, bag. Yeah, they're just there. I agree with that. I feel like this is a hot take. Only in that scenario are you allowed to do that if you're an athlete.
Yeah.
That sounds so. That
And
sounds
then
so.
it's
biased.
also, I think, for at least for me, the weirdest thing is when people wear flip flops and
I don't get
socks.
that.
I'm like,
Why?
one, that doesn't make any sense.
I know.
Because I'm just like, why are you like, as if if okay, I will say if it's like those socks that have like the finger holes in
Right,
it,
like with the actual.
that's fine. But like if you're like wearing like just a regular sock, it's basically like stretching out a shirt.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It's just weird because like you have like it's like wearing a thong over underwear. There, I said it. It's wearing a thong
Okay.
over underwear.
Okay,
Right?
It is
yeah.
That's
weird.
very valid. Right? Because when you think about it, that's wrong. That's just wrong. Right? And I feel like I don't know why people do it. And this is even like okay. Also, in addition to the one with like the individual toes, if you have a sock that specifically separates the big toe and the rest of it, sure, you can do that. I mean, that's what it's made for, technically. I've seen those shoes. It's very isn't a Japanese style shoe
I do
for like their sandals, I believe. I'm pretty sure
I do
that's
like those shoes that have like the each toe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh, see, like that's a
Yes.
fun thing as well. I feel like that goes into
Those are actually really good for your feet.
they are really good for
And
your
it's
They
just
feet.
are?
yeah.
Well, because your foot gets to be a
Like
foot.
it's natural like
Which
shape, yeah.
because like just like what Dante said earlier, feet are not meant to be in shoes. Like we are bipedal. We are meant to be on our feet.
Yeah, on our bare feet
On our bare
basically.
feet. And like for people who actually do this, it's actually fine if you do this. If you want to do this, you can totally do it. I would say maybe avoid cities for the most part, but if like all natural out in the woods, okay, careful with where you step. I'm not endorsing this necessarily. Well, what I'm saying is like if you wanted to, there's no like nothing bad will happen to your foot unless you step on something. But that's more on the accidental sense of just the well shit kind of thing. But otherwise, like yeah, we're meant to be barefoot.
Yes. We
Mm-hmm.
are meant to be barefoot. It's just a pure like I don't know.
It's natural.
Yes.
It's just natural.
Y'all
You
heard
know?
it here from the foot fetish themselves. No more
Yeah.
shoes. No more
Yeah.
shoes. And
Yeah.
wash
Oh,
your
keep
damn
our shit clean.
paws.
Wash your paws.
Wash your paws.
Wash your paws.
Yeah.
Wash your paws.
Do not put those grippers away.
Mhm.
Please bring them out for us to see.
Put them grippers on me.
Yes, on us. Please put them on us. Please and
All
thank you.
right. I want to give Dante a special thanks. Thanks you for coming on.
Yeah,
And
thank you, puppy.
Yeah.
Brayden,
This is
thank you for
fun.
bringing him on.
Yeah, gonna have him back on. Mm.
We had some great discussions. Learned a lot about Musk. Learned a lot about. I'm gonna say your trigger word. Pause. Every time.
Don't
Get
fucking
Yeah,
say
some
big shit. Don't
every
worry about it.
time.
Every
But
time, my friend.
thank you all for joining us on this fun little chat.
Yeah.
And we will see y'all next time. Awoo. Awoo.
Yes.
Ooh.
Awoo.
Bar.
Bar.